Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm talking to you about the misses, the products that did not work or didn't work for me. And first up is Rimmel Stay Matte. And this is in Light Porcelain 010. It says it's a liquid mousse. It's not, it's like a dry mousse. It has a very, very dry texture, and when it's on your skin, it's not super melty. It's not for me. So, and it was very patchy on my face when I did the blog reviews. In my blog, I reviewed about it. Very patchy. It doesn't oxidize, so that is a swatch for that. So this for me is a miss, a major miss. Then second is Loreal Pro Matte Infallible in 102, and this is Shell Beige. And in the Cools and L'Oreal, it's a 4. So this also doesn't oxidize. So this is what this looks like. Wet and then set. Wet right there. Wet and set. I guess it does deepen a little bit. Okay, so I bought two. This is 101 Classic Ivory is a neutral. And this is the lightest. Well, they have two more that are lighter than this, but they were not available in store, and I just went with this. So they did all right when I first used them on my face, but then there was a very weird texture on my forehead, and I didn't like the way it felt. So I just didn't like it. And then when I tried it again the other day, it was very patchy on my face, like the Rimmel was. So these are a no for me. This is wet and this is set. So these are both no. Then Superstay. And this is in Bare Ivory. Yeah, 105. And this is another one that doesn't oxidize. Maybelline's neutrals, they don't have cools, are very pink. So this doesn't oxidize at all. So that's what that looks like. And I'm going to let that set and then I'll swatch it. This came off my nose and my chin twice. So this doesn't work for me either. So this is a miss for me. Then LA Colors in Auto. It's an auto pen in navy. It says smooth application. This is what the product looks like. And the colors on the end. And this is the product. It's really pretty. The product itself is very, very, very pretty. But it swatched very well. Now it's swatching. It's all right. See the swatch here? There's the swatch there. But it does not swatch. It did not swatch easy on my eyes at all. So, see how pretty that is? But that is not the way it was there. So, this is another miss for me. Then, this Wet n Wild Color Icon Multi-Stick. And this is in Blue La La. And it's supposed to set to a powder finish on your eye. That was not my experience. It did not set to a powder finish. Now, it's really a pretty iridescent blue. It is really, really, really pretty. But it did not set. It just stays tacky and smudges and it fades, and that's with primer. So I tried, I worked for a week with different combinations of powder shadow, and it did set with that, but it also altered the color of it because of the shadow on top. So I can say this is a mess, which, I would rather it have been not, because these are really pretty, but they just did not work. So that's another one that's a no. Then Wet n Wild Photo Focus Fine Eye Matte. There's not any instructions, but I just sprayed, and it does set your makeup, but you have to wait a while. There are other setting sprays that you spritz and wait a few minutes, and your makeup's set. That's not the way it is with this. It does set the makeup, but you're waiting for a while. My makeup finally did set, but it took a while. Like, I forgot about it after a while, and I feel my face, and it was set. So it does work, but not immediately. So heads up. If you don't mind tacky foundation for a while, okay. Next is Maybelline Master Fix, and there's a bunch of claims here, and for me, none of them worked. Lightweight, okay. Extends wear, keeps just applied makeup fresh, helps prevent makeup melting. No, it didn't do any of that for me. My foundation melted, so this is a no. It didn't set anything, and my makeup did not stay. So this is a mess. All right, then this is Milani Stay Put waterproof liner, and this is a pencil. Now, this, every time you use this, see how pretty that color is. Every time you use this, it has to be sharpened every time, and it's very creamy. Very creamy to work with. So creamy. Okay, now I've used just a little bit of it, and look. Okay, so I like the color. The color is beautiful, but I don't really like having to sharpen every time I use it. And when you line on top or line on the bottom, product, it's so creamy. Product will get on your lashes. I didn't like that at all. But it is pretty. So if you don't mind that, if you don't mind that, then you can try it out and see what you think. It is as beautiful and as dark as the liquid, but I didn't like what it did. So if it didn't do that, and I didn't have to sharpen it every single time I used it, I would probably be willing to work with it quite a bit more, but I won't be buying this again. So then, LA Color Glitter Palette, and I did a blog about this. I did a vlog to begin with, and they were all had a heavy layer of glitter on top. And the green one still does. You can see how heavy it is. But it's a gel-like substance underneath, and you can barely see the glitter. You know, you can barely see it. It doesn't even show up. So I tried in combinations of powdered shadow on top to set it, to see if the glitter would still come through. I used holographic the most because this is the one that shows up the most. The others don't. See? That one, this one shows up quite a bit better, and it did in my blog. My blog review, it did. So, this is a little bit of the green. The green is a little bit better, but on me, no. This is the green with the encrusted area. That's how that looks. So for me, this is a pass, a miss, and you know, if you want to try it yourself, it may work for you. I don't know, but for me, this is a no. All right, now the Superstay. It's still sort of, it's not set all the way, but go ahead and there you go. I should swatch that more. Let me give that a better. All right, so that's what that looks like. And you can see the bottom. The bottom is it's setting. So, and you can see with shell beige, see? It does deepen a little bit, but not much. Rimmel, shell beige. Let's see. That was, yeah, classic ivory. Classic ivory. And then Superstay and fair ivory. So that's what they look like. And for me, none of these worked. And then LA Colors Navy Auto Eyeliner Pen. Wet n Wild Color Icon, which is, it's so pretty. The color's so pretty. I mean, it's like this, it's got a Near Destiny navy. It's just so pretty. Not navy, it's a blue. And this does work in what it says that it does. You know, it stays, it doesn't budge. So, you know, if you don't mind how creamy it is, it works, it does. And, you know, it sets. So that's good. But, you know, the creaminess of it, I didn't like the product coming off on my lashes at all. And it's not super great for waterline either. So if you are a waterline liner person, then you won't like this. Tight lining, I wouldn't mind again if it didn't come off on my lashes. That would be great. I would use it. I would even overlook having to sharpen it all the time. And look at this. This is another thing. If you don't mind sharpening, if you're a pencil person, which there are people out there that prefer pencils. See this? This is another thing. Look at that. I mean, it does what it says. Look at that. This has no alcohol in it. I can get one of my alcohol wipes. See that? This has got no alcohol, and you have to scrub it off. So it's a good pencil. It does what it says. But there are just some side things about it that I did not like. But it did do what it says. So if you're a pencil person and you don't mind the super creaminess of the product and what it does, then this, you might like this a lot. But, I'm sure one of my alcohol wipes would take it off easier. I'm having to really scrub here. But this is to show you, how it is. It works. It does work really well. So all right, everybody. This is a collection of misses for this video. And I've got all new blogs, and I'm working on other things, and those things are still in the works, so that's coming. So all right, everybody. So like and subscribe and click the notify, because there are a lot more videos coming your way. And I'm still getting used to the format, but I'm getting there. So everybody have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.